What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good, my peoples? We gonna get into it. Paul Porter, SB Silverboy, TBF Furball, Julius Thomas, John Bailey, 88. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Chilltown Majors, Young King Company, Shadow Band, Nasty Boy, 100 Keys, The Locksmith, my brother, Roderick Allen, Tara Sims, Peace of Bless Queen, how you doing today? Dominique, Kenny Talks Boxing, Barbara D, Peace of Bless Queen, how you doing today? King Alley, 13 Polio, YG Knight, Riz, what's going on, my peoples? What's going on? Oh, we're going to get into this. Oh, we're going to get into this. Chess 313, Detroit in the building. LES, Dominique, Tone Corleone, Neckbone, my brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. Where you been at, King? If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pizza TV. My brother Bish, B Megastar, Little Princess's channel. Greg Peters, what's going on? Yeah, Terrence, I'll check it. I'll check it in a second, great brother. I need y'all to smash that like button. Oh yeah, we gonna work tonight, Barbara. We gonna work because they worked me, huh? Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, the proof is always in the pudding. Barbara D, the proof is always in the pudding. It's always in the pudding. The pudding pop. Felix Mays, Juice, Julio Concepcion, what's going on? Chantel Hill, what's going on? It's always in the pudding pop. I find it quite amazing that we've been at 100 and the same number of watchers at the same time for all this time. Ain't that amazing? My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Why Yosef? What's going on? Oh, the proof is in the pudding pop. Sakari San Francisco, my brother. The proof is in the pudding pop. That's how I talk to my daughters. The proof is in the pudding pop. Showtime the guy. Daniel Arroy, what's going on? Hey, the proof is in the pudding pop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We gonna work tonight. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, indeed, we gonna work. Naeem Ahmed, what's going on? Oh, yes, indeed, we gonna work tonight. Oh, yes, indeed, we gonna work tonight. Oh, yes, indeed. So, our great brother Kyrie Irving looks like the NBA is starting to feel that pressure since the players decided that they was going to step up. You know, all the players didn't, obviously we know, but the players decided that they was going to step up, right? And they was going to back the brother Kyrie Irving. Okay, Amir Rogers, what's going on? And since then, all of a sudden, Kyrie had a meeting with Adam Silver, and it went well. You know, all of a sudden, Adam Silver is understanding where Kyrie is coming from, and Kyrie is understanding where Adam Silver is coming from. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure everybody's understanding now because the players decided that they was going to step up. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And also, we had two other events that took place today in the sport of boxing. Orlean Music, what's going on? Which is one is the great, and I call him great because I know he's going to be great, phenom, welterweight superstar title contender, Jerron Ennis. Boots Ennis announced his next fight. And can y'all guess? He didn't announce an opponent, right? He didn't announce an opponent, but he announced his next fight. Can anybody in the chat tell me when you think that his next fight is going to be? Michael Ray II, what's going on? Anybody? Anybody guess when you think his fight is going to be? L Dub Boxing. Salute to my brother L Dub Boxing. What's good? DF Dub Motivation. King Ali. What's going on? HDLMU. What's going on? Yep. There you go, my brother L Dub Boxing. I knew he knew. Denzel Horton. What's going on? Nope, bitch. It's going to be January 28th. January 28th. KD the Boxer. What's going on? January 28th. Melvin Harris. What's going on? Franklin Duckins. What's going on? Frank Duckins. What's going on? For Sholey Sean. What's good with your nephew? Oak Park Boxing. Keenaton. What's going on? Michael Lords. What's going on? Michael Ray II. That's a good card. It is. There's a problem with that, though. The last time he fought was May 14th. Uh-oh. Tech RD. What's going on? Uh-oh. Bernard Thomas. What's going on? The last time he fought was May 14th. Uh-oh. Brent Lawson. What's going on? Derek Priester. What's going on? May 14th? Now, how could that be possible? SC, what's going on? May 14th. Showtime the guy. What's going on? May 14th, the last time he fought. Now he gonna fight all the way in January, just like Jamel Charlo. But remember, we was told he was supposed to come back in September. Then it was October. Then we could see him in November. Now they jumped all the way to January 28th. Mm-hmm. But y'all told me the money was there, though. Copperfield, Philly, salute to Philadelphia. LeVar Cooper, what's going on? But y'all told me the money is there. Texas, what's going on? Justin Rivera, what's going on? So, for Sholey Sean, Jerron Boots Ennis announced he's coming back in January. Mr. VA Fitter, what's going on? In January. Because like I told everybody, Rockmont Turner, what's going on? When everybody was complaining about the Terrence Crawford, hey, Blue, you stopped the fight. No, the fight was never going to happen this year, as I told you guys. As I told you guys, it wasn't going to happen this year. Wasn't going to happen this year. Bloodshot 610, what's going on? Mr. VA Fitter, what's going on? Oh, now you're going Oh, RVS, what's going on? John Doe, what's going on? He ain't going to fight all the way to January. Ain't that something? Jerron Boots Ennis had been out the ring May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 8 months. Why? Jerusalem, Israel, what's going on? Jerusalem, Israel. I'm about to get into that again. We about to get into that. Oh, yes, indeed. We're going back into that. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 8 months. Jerron Boots Ennis, 9 months. Because January 28th, he last fought May 14th. So you factor in the 2 weeks to June and the 4 weeks, that's almost in February. That's 9 months. That's 9 months, Jerron Boots Ennis. That's almost a year. The Libra non-do 6 was good. That's almost a year, people. Miss Joette, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Barbara D said, ridiculous. Isn't it? I saw the video that everybody's talking about with Errol Spence. And I'm going to say this, right? Miss Joette, blessings, queen. Do you talk to Aki TV? No, I haven't spoken to him in a while. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Maybe since the spring. And it's nothing against him or anything. It's just I just haven't spoken to him. It's been a long time since I've spoken to him. I see him on his grind. Jerron Ennis ain't fight in a year and 9 months, people. By the time he stepped in the ring, he would have been out the ring for 9 months. I want y'all to understand that. No Smoke TV, Yavi, my brother. Trippy Main, Duke Double A was good. 9 months. DLT, what's going on? 9 months, people. Can somebody here explain that to me? So all of these fighters just about would be out the ring for 9 months. But y'all talking about it was Terrence Crawford for. And Denzel Horton, like he said, and his fight only won 2 rounds. C Money best style is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. 9 months, people. Y'all gonna learn today. As I told you guys, the budget is not there for the big fights this year. Plain and simple. There's no rhyme or reason for Jerron Boots Ennis to be out the ring for 9 months. There's no reason. And his fight only went 2 rounds. Somebody explain that to me. I need y'all to smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in the super chat. Refresh the super chat. Jose Ayala said Canelo took all the money and bounced. Maya Egypt, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Digger TV, what's going on? I bet you PBC has a bag for Big Nello, though. Oh, for sure. Gabe Moore, what's going on? Andy Rivera, TBE, what's going on? The Dom, what's going on? B. Paulie, what's going on? Big Drip, what's good? Mike Lee, what's good, great brother? Mike Lee, where you been at? I'm asking y'all, what happened with all these big fights? Where are they? But y'all think that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence was going to get made this year. Stone Bars, what's going on? Stone and Bars, what's going on? Barbara D, the queen in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Queen, 1000%. Trippy Main, 88, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Chris Bernardell, Stoner Bars, Mr. Mungle Slade 100. What's going on? Yeah, prayers up for Ados, man. J. Cole, what's going on? Huh? But y'all told me that you thought T Bonafide, Ratchetson 91, P. MacGyver, what's going on? I told you guys the budget wasn't there for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, like it's not there for nobody. None of these fights was going to happen this year. Do y'all understand it now? Do y'all understand what's going on now? Motown YB, just being E, what's going on? Do y'all understand what's going on now? And to respond to the brother, yeah, I saw the video. Errol Spence out with his significant other, and people was going at him. And here's the thing, right? Let me respond to that and just say this, man. Why that dude can't enjoy his time with his loved one, DeAndre Perkins, Kevin Walker, what's going on? Yeah, because guess what, Kevin Walker, I didn't want to believe that it wasn't going to happen. And what my sources was telling me behind the scenes, oh, nah, it's going to happen. You know, I was calling people and people was calling me, hey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because they was negotiating. But all along, I realized when they tell us the truth, we got to believe them. Tim Smith told us in January, right? So now the more King Punch drunk, what's good, great brother? How you feeling? Canelo, what's going on? Adam Quinos, what's going on? As time went on and I look back at the receipts, I realized I was being strung along. Hampton's Royce, what's going on? Hampton Royce said he's drugged up or drunk, boo, and she's decided to put it out. Why would this not be news? Hey, to each his own. It's just not something I want to do, Hampton Royce. If other people want to report it, I have no problem with that. Because like you said, she put it out there. I have no reason. I don't know why would she put that out there. But a part of me feels like I kind of, at one point, I thought he was joking. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, you defending him, whatever. Really don't matter. But I thought he was joking. I thought they was joking around. Krusty Krab Boxing, what's going on? I thought he was joking. Jackie Hernandez, Peace of Blessed Queen, how you doing today? She said she should have. Yeah, that's why Jackie, I feel like they was joking. Nagara, what's going on? Because I can't really. And did she say? Am I tripping, Jackie? Or did she say he was cheating on me? That's what it sounded like, right? I don't know. But 1,000 people sent it to me. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? Is that what she said, Jackie Hernandez, in the video? It sounded like Bud Crawford, what's going on? It sounded like she said he's cheating on me. Julio Concepcion, my brother, said, what did it show? I didn't see it yet. It was like he was out of it, right? Isaiah Young, what's going on? Mark McQuay, what's going on? Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like she said. That's what I thought she said. And when I heard that part, Jackie, I kind of felt like she put it out there because of that, right? And that, I don't know, man. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Right? Barbie D, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that what she said? And then she put it out there because of that? Or was there, it's because they joke around. You know what I'm saying? So they have fun. B. Paul, what's going on? But let me not say that because then people are going to be like, oh, you defending it. Naughty Crash, what's going on? Yeah. Mike Lee, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dump on your boy Blue. I've been getting this money, working hard and smart comrade. Wilder knockouts Ruiz. I agree with you, Mike Lee. Salute to my brother dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I agree. I think Wilder's going to knock out Ruiz. Ruiz talking about Wilder ain't going to take the fight. I ain't never seen Deontay Wilder turn down nothing but his collar. And he don't even do that most of the time. He leave it up. So I don't know what Andy Ruiz talking about. He ain't going to take the fight. Unless he got something else lined up, why wouldn't Deontay Wilder take the fight? I don't see Deontay Wilder not taking the fight. Daniel Roy, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Contender Regine Boston, what's going on, great brother? Ed 1050, what's going on? Unless he could get AJ first. Yeah, Tone Low, what's going on? Unless he get AJ or something like that. I don't. Colleen VQ, what's going on? JoJo Swift, what's going on? Yeah, so I saw that video. We know Errol got vices. Yeah, I mean, Fly Guy Squad, what's going on? Bud Crawford told Spence to quit doing what he's doing and get act together. Yeah, I heard that too. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Hey, Jafari Caesar, that had me in tears, bro. Paul Porter, what's going on? That had me in tears. T Bugs, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? And that had me in tears, Adrian Broner, man. And the fact that he kicked him when he was down, that even had me in more tears. Go support my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. I need y'all to drop $1 in super chat, refresh the super chat. I also need y'all to get the likes up because we have 484 people. We should have 484 likes. Smash the like button. So, my Egypt Blue already shared reason fights not happening, no budget, no to pay the boxers. Maya Egypt, exactly what happened. And so Maya Egypt, it just keeps unfolding every single day, don't it? Every single day, Maya Egypt, we getting more and more and more and more proof, aren't we? Preacher Joe, what's going on? Every Carlos Castillo, what's going on? Every single day, we get more and more and more proof, don't we? Every single day. Every single day. So now Boots ain't fighting all the way to January 28th. Curran Pomoto, what's going on? Barbara D, the queen, back in the super chat again. Salute to the queen, Barbara D. Julio Concepcion Blue, aren't you able to get into the presses as I get into everything. Cali King, what's going on? Fly Guy Squad, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Trey T Bugs, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Kenny, what's going on? Rob Ward, what's going on? Rob Ward said more proof that Corford is a duck. You guys have no qualm and makes no sense. Michael H, what's going on? That makes no sense. Crawford here with King Third Eye Supreme, what's going on? All the emotional talk about the fight not happening, that's old. Shawai Allah, 7-7 blessings, Queen. Jamaican Silas, my brother, what's going on? That's all old. Al Jalil Sawad, what's going on? Fox pulling back the curtain on PBC is a big reason why these fights have been have been so inactive. Facts. Duval Dukes, what's going on? Facts. Al Jalil Sawab. The proof is in the pudding. The budget is not there for these fights. That's why they didn't have any budget for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. That's why they wasn't planning to make that fight happen until next year. Chris Talleyrand, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, thank you for always bringing the facts. Salute to you, King. But you're going to continue to get these emotional people continuously telling you, oh, Crawford avoided this, Crawford ducked this, Crawford ducked. Emotional, right? They're going to continue to tell you that. Crawford did this, right? Because it gets clicks and likes. But the fact remains is that there was no budget for these fights. And now you see there's no budget for the fights. They continue to tell you that every day. All these fights are being made for next year. Mike Big Boxing, go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Young King Company, what's going on? Yep, Young King Company, but they can't do that though. But see, Mr. Charismatic, what's going on? Because you see, Hamptons Royce, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Young King Company, they're not going to do that though. They can't. See, because their reputation. See, you see, I'm different. I'm 10 toes down. I stand on my square, right? So you see all the negative kickback that I received. Oh, Blue did this and Blue did that and Blue and all these videos, right? Oh, you think that these grown men that making this content, you think they can't see it? Of course they can. On the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I was just informed tonight that a theater performance by Darius Wallace for the 205th birthday of Frederick Douglass is called the Black Manifesto. This is going to be good. The best event I've done. Salute to my brother on the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And click that link that my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. is dropping in the chat and support my brother Terrence Bailey Sr., man. El Rivy, Preacher Joe, what's going on? Mr. Smunk, what's going on? Yep, Terrence, I plan to be there, great brother, just so you know. Mike Lee, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said after that Rito told Blue to step his game up, he stepped it up to the core. Stop hating on Blue and grow your own platform. Salute to my brother Mike Lee, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. I want my vision back. Marvelous Tracks, what's going on? Richard Russell, what's going on? They can't help themselves, though. Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? They can't help themselves. D Matt, what's going on? Hey, Terrence, yes, it got to be, great brother, because I got to support you. Satro, what's going on? I have to support you, great brother. Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? I have to, great brother. We have to support each other. He said, hey, Blue, does Boots have an opponent? Not concrete, not yet. Not yet, not concrete. K Savoy, T-Dub T, what's good? Michael H, what's going on? Smash the like button. So now let's get into V-Rock. What's going on? Before we'll venture into this boxing in the second portion of this. Right? Kyrie Irving. Right? Kyrie Irving, NBA, miraculously has now, right? Looks like they're going to reinstate Kyrie Irving. Now, suddenly, right? They're saying that he sat down with the commissioner today and everything looked like it's good. It's going to play out good. The Don, what's going on? Right? Terrence, I want to cook with you on Kyrie. Okay, Terrence, you want me to send you the link? I'll send you the link in like 10 minutes. Rob, what's going on? So so now, Kyrie, Rob, what's going on? So now the commission, now they're saying that Kyrie Irving is going to be possibly reinstated. Things went good. He sat down because now the league AK Crowder, what's going on? Al Jalil Sawal, my brother. He said the commission said last week he wanted to meet with Kyrie, convincing the Nets to soften this discipline is another thing entirely. Well, the thing is, this is a league thing. This is not an individual team thing, right? Yeah, they gave him a to-do list. Mike, wait a second. This is a league thing, right? And I'm going to show you the proof that this is a league thing. Southeast T, what's going on, great brother? The proof is, you see Ime Udoka, Wayne Jr., what's going on? No, I didn't watch it yet. You see Ime Udoka, right? And you see what's going on, Pole Porter, what's going on? With Ime Udoka, everybody? Is everybody privy to what's going on? How this man had a consensual relationship, okay? Only harm he did was being disloyal to his significant other, and this particular woman being disloyal to hers, right? That's a personal matter. Rob Brown, what's going on? You understand? Southeast T, what's going on? That's a personal matter, right? But Ime Udoka, now, when Jalen Rose said that we should be privy to the identification of said participant, right? The other party involved, he was made to apologize too. Why? Yo, yes, sir. What's going on? Why was he made to apologize for saying that why isn't her identity revealed? Why isn't it? Ime Udoka is placid on anything. You understand? But no, right? They Devin Blocker, what's going on? They both agreed to do what they were doing. This not one-sided. It wasn't just Ime Udoka. You understand? Devin Blocker, my brother, he said, your motivation motivates me to motivate everyone in my circle 10 times harder. Salute to you, King. That's what I'm here for. One hand wash the other. That's what I'm here for. My grind never stops. You understand? It never stops and it won't. Rob Brown, what's going on? It took two to participate and do what they was doing, right? It wasn't one-sided. You understand? But no, right? So here's my proof in saying this, right? I know people like, well, what that got to do? Well, this is what have to do with it. So now, Mike Biggs Boxing, go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. We should have 700 likes right now. We have 200 likes. Mike Lee, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "How do I get one of those light masks, comrade? I want one custom spelled Kamula." Um, go on Instagram, Mike Lee. Rob the Millionaire Maker. His name is Rob the Millionaire Maker. Tell him Blue Blood sent you. Tell him Blue Blood sent you. Rob the Millionaire Maker. He make my mask. He made Deontay Wilder mask. He make plenty other people masks. My brother, you know, he makes plenty of people masks. You know what I mean? And yeah, Rob the Millionaire Maker, all one word, on Instagram. Tell him Blue Blood sent you. He'll make you run. So, so now, why am I saying this? Because this was consensual. This wasn't something that what did Ime Udoka do? Was it somebody in the higher ups, significant other that he was with, and all of a sudden they want to spread the word? They're not happy about that, huh? That's the only thing I could think of. Was it somebody in the higher ups? Right? They don't want their they don't want their identity revealed because maybe it's somebody very, very high up. Maybe it's an owner. Maybe it's an owner's significant other. Something of that magnitude. And they don't want it revealed and they don't want to be embarrassed. Right? So then suddenly, right, they're telling the world, well, not the world, but they're spreading the word throughout the league to not hire this man. They're telling everybody to not allow this man to make a living. Y'all didn't hear what I said, so let me say it to you again. They're telling everybody to block this man from making a living. Okay? They're telling everybody to block this man from making a living. That sounds like it's personal. That sounds like it's very, very personal, right? That sounds like it's something very, very personal. And they're spreading the word, okay, throughout the league to not hire this man. And what was my point in saying this, right? Okay? What was my point? And go to blkprime.com. Click on the link. Go to blkprime.com. So what was Blue's point in saying this? Because the brother said, Poor Prince, what's going on? This punishment came down from the Brooklyn Nets organization. No. This punishment came down from the league. You understand? All of these owners was in cahoots when this punishment came down to Kyrie Irving. Trust that. This didn't come from, okay, just the Brooklyn Nets decided that this is what we should do with Kyrie Irving. This was a collective thing. This was collective. Okay? This wasn't just the Brooklyn Nets saying, "Hey man, we got to do something about Kyrie and suspend him." No. Trust and believe that all other owners, Poor Prince, what's going on? Was in on this. Salute to Mike McCray, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Mike McCray, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Much love to you. So, big truck trap star, what's going on? That thing in Brooklyn is going to be a circus when Kyrie comes back. Yeah, it sure is. That's the truth. How'd you live so wild? That's a fact. Booba, he's getting hired by the Nets as head coach, isn't he? He was supposed to. Cousin Love, what's going on? He was supposed to get hired by the Brooklyn Nets as the next coach, right? But guess what happened? The word got spread around to not hire Ime Udoka. What? Because he had a consensual relationship with another grown adult? And so they're saying, well, it was, a business. Okay, so it was a business thing. Blues 204, what's going on? 204, what's going on? So South 204, what's going on? So this was consensual by two consenting adults. Okay? This was consensual by two adults, people. And salute to Mike McCray dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Hey, Dub, brother, the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue, can we get BLK Prime on Fire Stick? Yes. I believe you can, yes. Klotz, what's going on? So this was consensual by two adults. Right? And yet the word is spreading not to hire this man because it turned out personal. So that word spread amongst the entire league, and everybody said, oh, he did that. He did what? Bad Tito, what's going on? On commentary with St. Louis, what's going on? He did what? To who? I'm telling you, that's the person of in power that happened with. Mike McCray, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. What up, Blue? It's Mike the Jeweler, Las Vegas. Leon put me on to you. Check your DM, Mike the Jeweler in New York City. Oh, bro, I've been looking for you forever. Hey, man, salute. Hey, man, bro, I've been waiting for Leon to put me on with you forever, bro. Forever. Bro, I've been looking for you forever. Salute to my brother, Las Vegas Leon. Salute to my brother, Mike McCray. What's your Instagram, great brother? Hey, what's your Instagram, great brother? Got you. Yeah, I got you, great brother. Yeah, that just made me excited. Adam Quinnos, John B, what's going on? YG Knight, what's going on? Hey, Mike, I was looking for you forever, great brother. Yeah. Say less. Timothy Maximus, what's going on? Say less. Say less. Good look. Yeah. Salute, Mike. I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got something I got to do. We got to build. Ben Davis, what's going on? So like I said, right now, you look at it from this standpoint and click that link. Go to blkprime.com. Click the link in the chat. Go to blkprime.com. So now, like I said, so now that word spread around the league. Now they're spreading the word around the league, and they telling people in the league, right? Don't hire Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka. Don't hire him. Why? He's a consenting adult. He's an adult. She's an adult. Why? Because this is somebody in a position of power, significant other that this happened with, right? And now they want to push him out. They want to keep him on the shelf. Period. Now they want to keep him on the shelf. And so you think, yeah, Paul Porter. So now you think this situation took place with Kyrie Irving, right? And there's not owners from the J community that looked at this and said, hey, wait, what? And took offense to this. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Hey, man, we're going to need him to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to need him to do X, Y, and Z. Mohammed Salam, what's going on? Robert Williams, what's going on? Exactly. So my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. What's good with you, Key? Gertz, what's going on? So this trickled down. They came together and they was like, nah, bro. Nah. We're gonna need to make an example out of him. That's what that was. We're gonna need to make an example out of him. And what happened was the rest of the league was like, wait, whoa. Finally the other players decided that they was gonna come forth, and those other players was gonna decide, hey man, this is too much right now. This too much right now. Now you're stretching it. Now you're stretching it, bro. And so now you got a handful of players that actually decided that they want to stand on the plate, step up to the plate and say, nah, we can't do this. Nah, this is not going to happen. Exactly, bitch. Nah, this not. Now he got to apologize. He got to take up classes, to sensitivity classes to learn. What? No. So that word came down from the entire league. All the owners was on par with that. Trust and believe. Professor X, what's going on? Key said LeBron disappointed me. I expected it from Shaq Barkley, but not LeBron. Yeah, Key, because like I said, right? They get in that position, they start to feel, welcomed. You understand? Oh, nah. They forget that it could very easily be you with just one slip of the tongue, one slip of an action. It could be you, Dwight, on twos. What's going on? On twos, my brother said, and he is a flat earth moron. Why is he on twos, my great brother? Explain to me, why would he be a moron because he believes the earth is flat? Adam Quinnos, have a great night, great brother. Ron G, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. There's a viral video on Twitter right now of what appears to be a high arrow spins Is this what Bud was talking about? Smash the like button. Yeah, Ron G. I don't know why. Hey, Key, did you see the video? Errol Spence, Andre Jones, what's going on? And anybody saw that video on Tuesday? Because the Earth is not flat. How do you know that? Unless you personally been out of space and look down to see it's not flat. How do you know it's not flat? Now, I'm not one to believe that, but I'm not knocking anybody who believes it, because if we haven't personally experienced it to go out of space. Now, me personally, my theory is this: I don't believe it's fat because I look up at the other planets and they're all round. When I can see them, we can't see from the inside out, right? Uh, 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 but I can look at the moon and the moon is clearly round to me. Curly J was going to drink more water. What's going on? So that's just my perspective, right? He said, wasn't that a TikTok joke? That's what I thought it was. I personally thought it was a TikTok joke, but Jesse R, what's going on? But people they're gonna take anything these fighters do and they're gonna make it into more. Nobody knows what that video captured unless they were in live and could be old footage. Yeah, I didn't think nothing of it, but yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I don't understand why people was taking it and running with it. People were saying he was drunk, and I'm like, huh? Like, I'm like, I was confused, but 10,000 people sent it to me. C99, what's going on? Superman lives 010, what's going on? Exactly, the other planets look round. So, yeah, C99, Blaze Box, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Superman lives 010. He said there are no other planets. Kyrie knows the truth. I don't know. I just know this, right? Superman lives. When I look up at the moon at night, I know what I see. I see the moon. I don't know. It may not be the moon. I don't know what it may be. Rick Timms the third. What's going on? But I know I see an object every night. I see two objects. I see the sun and I see the moon. I see those two objects. And sometimes I see them at the same time where I live. I can see the moon. And I have taken pictures and shown my kids. You see the moon and the sun all at once. And they both round to me. So for the sports guide, what's going on? So the moon is a reflection of the earth. Yeah, I need that explained to me. Joey Swole, what's going on? I know the light of the moon is a reflection of the ocean, but I don't know how the moon can be a reflection of the earth. And if the moon is a reflection of the earth, great brother, if the moon is a reflection of the earth, then wouldn't it be round? Because if I see my reflection of myself, it ain't gonna show me that I'm 10 feet tall. It's gonna be somewhat close to resembling what I look like. Right? So I don't understand that, right? Because if I'm looking at a reflection of anything, it resembles you. So Al Jalil Sawab said this live is turning into something completely different. Too legit TV was going. He said this live is turning into something completely different. On Tuesdays. I don't know. On Tuesdays, why did I just picture Al Jalil Sawab just go, down? Band up, what's going on? DVJ 600, what's going on? I don't know. For some reason, I could just picture him going, Like just Adrian the barber, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. They must have made Udoka sign the NDA about the situation. He hasn't even come out to defend himself, and they are painting him as a yeah, exactly. I get the same. I get the same feeling. GL, my brother, what's good with your great brother? I can just picture it. As I was reading this comment, I just pictured him like, huh? Wait, what? Like, what are we talking about? How can the moon be a reflection of the earth, you ask? Because the earth is 1,000 times bigger than what we think earth is, one of the craters we see on the moon. Wait, what? How can the moon be a reflection of the earth, you ask? Because the earth is 1,000 times bigger than what we think earth is, one of the craters we see on the moon. But still, the moon reflects round, and that's what makes earth flat. Hey, I got to look that up, brother. I got to look that up. I don't know nothing about that. I know the reflection of the ocean. I know about that. I gotta do some research. The sun and the moon are two separate lights. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? That's what I thought. Lyrical Lethal, what's going on? The moon is not a physical plane. The moon cannot be landed on this, in the sky. We live on it. So we are the moon. Mills Rob 46. What's going on? I listen. I don't mind learning, brother. I A2G performance. What's going on? Yeah. Yo, hey, y'all be having me in tears, bro. Hey, man. Greg Peters, what's going on? Cam Estrada, what's going on with your nephew? Hey, bro, let me send Terrence this link. Hey, bro, I got to learn this, man. I'm open to learning anything. So, Dr. RTV, what's going on? Hey, I'm open to learning anything. I don't put nothing past nothing. The fact that we're floating in the middle of nowhere, I don't put nothing past nothing. So, I'm not shocked at anything. I'm never shocked at anything because the fact that I know we're floating in the middle of nowhere, and Cameron Strider said, "Who said fight day confirmed? Who said that? Who said fight day confirmed?" I love you. I love you too, nephew. He said, "Who did we get into this conversation with?" Yeah, I don't know how we got here. Dion Dub, what's going on? Oh yeah, Boots. Yeah, January 28th is going to be. extraterrestrial beings. Oh yeah, for sure. I believe that. Oh, for sure. I don't believe none of these movies or anything of that nature is fiction in the least bit. Not in the least bit. And did y'all see that the WBC has Virgil Ortiz Jr. has petitioned Solomon Walker? What's going on? Virgil Ortiz Jr. has petitioned the WBC today at the convention to fight Keith Thurman because he got leapfrogged. Right? Remember, Virgil Ortiz got leapfrogged in the WBC rankings, right? So now Virgil Ortiz and his team, Kareem Ebanks, what's going on, has petitioned the WBC since they leapfrogged him with Keith Thurman. They have petitioned to fight Keith Thurman now. Now they was like, okay, since y'all gonna leapfrog us with Keith Thurman, now we want to fight Keith Thurman. So now Keith Thurman is in a position because tomorrow they could order Virgil Ortiz versus Keith Thurman. But we got my brother, the great Terrence Bailey Sr. in the building. What's good with you, Terrence?
Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm on cloud nine because Maryland elected their first black president. Black governor tonight. Westmoreland.
Yeah, man. What you think about that?
I met him a couple times, man. Real good brother. You know what I'm saying? Former captain in the army. You know what I'm saying? He went to airborne school. We both went to Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? I've met him. Several members of my family met him. I can't find nothing wrong with the brother. You know what I'm saying? He promised this very project right here that I solicited your help with. You know what I'm saying? He promised that if he got elected, he's going to help with it too. So
wow, that's
you know
huge.
what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I can't knock him. The dude. I think Maryland is a pit stop for the brother. You know what I'm saying? I think this is on the job training because I think the brother's going straight for the White House. You know what I'm saying? I think he's following the Obama playbook. Actually, he's got all the makings. You know, I think he's headed straight for the White House. I mean, and he's young, man. He's like 3 years younger than me. You know, so I wish the brother all the luck in the world. Actually, I look forward to working with him. He asked my cousin to head up the historical research part of his administration. So, and one of my board members is working on his this team what do you call it? The team to get to integrate his administration in behind the outgoing administration. What do you call that? I forget what you call it, but you know, to get them acclimated into, you know, into the state, you know, to bring the administration up to speed of what's going on and what have you, whatever, you know, to take over and everything. One of my board members is a part of that team.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to see what they're doing, to see what happened, man. I hope there's no letdowns, no disappointments, man. But you know, an administration, you don't know, you can't really judge an administration in real time. You have to judge it in hindsight. Mm-hmm. So by the time we know if it was good or bad, it'll be after he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact.
You know,
we don't know in real time. We always know afterwards.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because during administration, like with Obama, during administration, us as black folk, we were just giddy as hell. We had a black president. We didn't know if there was any progress or damage until after he was gone. We had to, you know what I'm saying, after the feelings is over, you know what I'm saying? It's like being with a female that you know what I'm saying that you love, but you don't know if you don't know if you know what's real until you know what I'm saying, until you're not sleeping with her no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta look back on it.
Right.
And you're like, oh hell, man, that girl's toxic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or damn, I messed up.
Yep.
You know, everything. Hindsight's 2020.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man.
But man, you wanted to cook on this Kyrie Irving situation.
Yeah, brother. This thing right here, man, is a classic case. They keep reminding us that we need to be building our own stuff. man. They keep reminding us of that, but they're not saying it. Think about it. This is another reminder that we got all the tools, you know what I'm saying, to build all of our own stuff. What how many of these major league sports whether it be baseball, football, basketball, any any sport that we decided we want to get involved in, how many of them would survive if we as black folk walked out tomorrow?
Hmm. None.
None of them. You know what I'm saying? How many industries that that depend on black folk that are ran by the top people who run it are white Jewish people? That if we decided, well, I'm not going to do this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bet on ourselves. We're going to roll out. We're going to start our own. What would happen to those industries?
Hmm.
Whether it be rap music, R&B, just black music in general, any of that stuff. What if you took out all the black rappers and all you had was a bunch of white rappers? How much longer would rap last?
Hmm. Oh, it wouldn't last a month.
Yeah, you know, we have a power that we don't yield. It's like being Superman and you don't lift nothing, or being Superman and you don't save nobody.
Hmm.
You know, uh, it's I mean it's crazy that you have to give up your free speech, which is a constitutional right, which one of the things that this country prides itself on, and you can't say what you want to say or speak your truth without without the detriment of losing your livelihood or being publicly lynched, flogged in the town square by a group, just one group, not the nation, not you know what I'm saying, not the public at large, but one group, and and nobody else, you know, you're basically left out there, and then you have you got certain individuals that look like you that are uh that their mind is so colonized that they get on national TV. See, here's one thing. None of this stuff would happen if they didn't have conspirators that look like you and I. You know what I'm saying? They can't do they can't do anything if they don't have co-conspirators. And in every case, the co-conspirator has to look like they have to have somebody within the village. You can't get in the village unless somebody gives you the keys. The keys are held by somebody within the village. So you got the Shannon Sharps, the Shaquille O'Neals, the Charles Barkleys, and whatnot, who are sit up there on TV and vouch for what they are, saying what the people outside the community are saying that are publicly lynching this brother, and Shannon Sharp, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley are holding the rope. They're holding the rope and they're handing it to the other individuals, and Silverman is on the horse, and Shaquille O'Neal is slapping the horse on the behind, and saying, "Giddy up!" And they're pulling this brother up the tree by the neck publicly. And the problem is that too many of us are standing around watching, kind of like the people who were standing around watching that cop on George Floyd's neck with a camera, and nobody ran over there and grabbed that dude by the throat and snatched him off of George Floyd. George Floyd could have still been here, but everybody stood around with a camera, and nobody went over there and kicked that cop upside the head. This is symbolic of the same thing, because every time you question, just because uh, if I was a white man and I questioned something that you said, Blue, don't make me a racist.
Hmm.
But see, anytime somebody got so much power that if you question them, then they call you an anti-Semite. I looked up anti-Semite or Semitic. It didn't say nothing about a Poland, a Pole, a Russian, a German, or any of them people. It didn't say nothing about it. They wasn't mentioned. A lot of these people that are saying they're Jews. This is where they come from. I don't get it, but I mean that's just me. But my thing is, I just want to come on here and say, and that I just want to come on here and say that when this stuff happens, we need to behave just like the individuals who are kicking up all the dust. We need to circle the wagons, and we need to stick together and be just as tight and lock our arms together just like they do. Though none of us need to be talking bad about none of them. You know, whoever's in question, whether it be Kanye, whether it be Kyrie, or any of them brothers, when they come for one of ours. Was it you that said it? It was somebody said it. If you can't take if you can't take one of us, you don't get none of us. It's all of us or none of us. If you can't if one won't do, you can't have none of us.
Yeah, if you don't want one, you don't have none.
Exactly. That's how they carry it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they carry it. And if you know anything about African history, if you ever picked up there's a great channel on YouTube. It's called The Home Team, about African history. It's called The Home Team. I watch it all the time. Go check out Home Team, and he break down all the African history. And dude is meticulous about his research. If somebody tells him something that he said was wrong or whatever, he will go back and redo it and look back at his research or whatever. He'll come back and correct what he said, and he'll correct the research and bring back with the right research. He talks about the migrations. It's like, you know, all that stuff or whatever. Nearly all of the West African tribes in West Africa, their oral history says that they originated from the north. All of them basically have the same story. Oral tradition said they originated from the north. Now, what does that tell you? It's about every African tribe has the same story. And man, I can go all night, but I'm gonna close it with this. These same people that talk about anti-Semitism, that you can't say this, you can't say that, and everybody protect them over here in the United States. This mess only goes on here. If you watch the United Nations hearing stuff like that, with all nations come together and they view their international grievances or whatever, Ireland, Scotland, or whatever, they always give Israel the business about the mess they be pulling. Ireland gets on them all the time about every time somebody says something, every time somebody calls you out, first thing you say is you're anti-Semitic. No, you're wrong. You have apartheid going on in your nation right now. There's no difference between Israel and South Africa before, at the time that Mandela was released from prison, than with what's going on in Israel right now. And then but they will protect them tooth and nail here in the United States. The media will, because they run the media. Go look up how many media organizations are owned and ran by Jewish folk. If you run the media and you control what people see on TV, you can indoctrinate them. If you can, because every time somebody turns on the TV, watch the news or whatever, they tell you who to vote for, who not to vote for. They show you what you can and can't see on TV. They are programming you. All you gotta do is look up the information for yourself. I guarantee you, when you look it up, you'll find that majority of what you see on TV is shown to you by Jewish people. That's why they can come at somebody like Kyrie or whatever, and they can bust this dude over here with a hammer, a literal hammer, and take food out of his kids' mouths, and close off his wife's back after something that he apologized for, and said, "Oh, nigga, that ain't good enough. I got something for you," and put this dude on a whipping post in the middle of the proverbial street. That's all I got, Blue. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, great brother.
All right, now.
And Terrence. Terrence, come back in. Cool breeze, what's going on? Terrence, come back in, great brother. Eating my pineapple. Mario Stevens, what's going on? You didn't tell everybody what you got going on and where they could sign up and everything.
Oh man, shit, I was on a roll. Yeah, yeah, my organization is called Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill. It's a subsidiary of the Bailey Groce Family Foundation. We are one of two Frederick Douglass organizations that are ran by the family. There's only two Frederick Douglass family organizations in the nation. We are one of two. The other one is Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives. They are out of Rochester, New York. We are out of the Eastern Shore of Maryland, Talbot County, Maryland, the birthplace of Frederick Douglass. February 17th and 18th, we have two programs going on to celebrate the 205th birthday of Frederick Douglass. That's during the week of the birth and death of Frederick Douglass. He was born on the 14th of February. Well, that's the day that he chose. He didn't know what day he was born, but he chose the 14th of February because his mother, my six-time great-grandmother, Harriet Bailey, always called him her little Valentine. So he chose the 14th of February as his birthday, and he died February the 20th at Cedar Hill in Anacostia, in Washington D.C. He died like you walk into the house, you walk into the house, take two steps, he died right there on the floor. On the 17th of February, we're having a symposium. If you ever like had a conversation about the transatlantic slave trade, and you had it with white folk or whatever, you had some white person tell you, well, it was your people that sold your people into slavery and whatnot. Well, we're having a program about that. So what we're doing is we partnered with the ambassador from Togo and Benin, and he's going to bring some other West African ambassadors, and we're going to have a roundtable, like a symposium, and we're going to discuss the validity of those statements of whether or not Africans sold Africans. And that's on the 17th of February, and then on the 18th we have a theatrical performance at the Avalon Theater in Easton at 6 o'clock that Saturday night. That program will be. We have Philip Darius Wallace. He's played in the SVU TV show. He's played in a couple of Tyler Perry movies. He has a movie out now called Queen Rising. He's doing a theatrical performance. He's playing Frederick Douglass. What he's doing is, remember Malcolm X and Martin Luther King had a secret meeting, and they went to a room and they spoke, and when they came out, the press was standing out there, and they wanted to know what they talked about, whatever. They wouldn't tell anybody. Well, this is kind of like basically loose. Like I got the idea from that, but this is like a live theatrical performance where you have a conversation between Frederick Douglass and Martin Luther King. Then you have a conversation between Frederick Douglass and Malcolm X, and then we don't have it on the website because it's gonna be a surprise, but I'm gonna say it here. The grand finale is a conversation between Frederick Douglass and Reverend Nat Turner. So I mean, like it's gonna be raw. It's called Black Manifesto. I mean, it's gonna be raw. It's like because I personally feel like Frederick Douglass is the improvement on Reverend Nat Turner. Because when John Brown came to Frederick Douglass and tried to get him to do the thing at Harper's Ferry, he said no, because he knew what would happen by the lessons learned from Reverend Nat Turner. You got to work within the system. You can't buck against it because all you're gonna do is get innocent people killed. You know what I'm saying? So, and then after that, if you get the VIP tickets, after that there's a dinner and a unveiling, the world premiere unveiling of a statue done by an Oscar winning artist named Kenzo Haru, who did all the makeup for the Men in Black movies, the makeup for Benjamin Button, and he got an Oscar for the makeup and all the art for the movie Churchill. So he did a statue and portrait. We're going to unveil that there. It's going to be a world premiere. The movie, the artwork is being shipped right now from California right now. It's actually on a truck as we speak on the way to Loudoun County, Virginia. I'm gonna once it gets there, I will go. It should get there at the end of this week. I'll go to Loudoun County to view it, and then we'll pay to have it shipped down to Talbot County, and then it'll be unveiled that night for VIP guests, and there'll be dinner served and free drinks.
Yeah, and make sure you put the link in the chat again, and just tell them the dates and everything once again.
The dates is February, the weekend of February 17th and 18th. So it's a Friday and Saturday, February 17th and 18th. And I mentioned this other one other part. You'll be actually it'll be the whole Frederick Douglass family there. You know what I'm saying? So like the descendants, nieces, nephews, and whatnot. So not only just like there'll be dignitaries there, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's an event, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be an event. There'll be elected officials there. The family will be there. It's gonna be a dress to impress event.
Hey, Solomon Walker brother said, I played Frederick Douglass in many plays.
That's what's up.
Hey, what you think of Umar Johnson?
Not very much.
Well, that sums that up. Huh?
Very little as possible. Take them very little as possible. I don't. I mean, actually, man, I look at that as a shame, though, man. That's. I mean, the dude could. That's a shame. That's wasted talent.
Is he actually family?
Nah.
No.
No, it's not. But I mean, but it's wasted talent. He wasted a lot of himself trying to be something that he's not, trying to be somebody that he ain't. And a bunch of misdealings and lying and carrying on. I mean, the dude got mad oratory skills, and he messed himself up from the gate. I don't know about his research, like all the stuff that came back with his research on it. I mean, not research, but his education on the kind of stuff. You know, so all that stuff came back fraudulent. We did an exhaustive, we had to do a whole lot of stuff on him because a whole lot of research stuff like on him because people just kept coming to us asking questions and whatnot, and all the money that the dude had collected with no results or whatnot, people were coming at us like, you know what I'm saying, like we had something to do with it. And like, no, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We don't even know that Negro. You know, so it's like him and this other dude. They call him Fred 4 or whatever. He says he's an illegitimate child of Frederick Douglass or some crap. He said Frederick Douglass the fourth. Had to get the FBI on him. You know, just a bunch of weirdos.
Wow.
I don't understand that. And like the crazy part. Okay, like from Philadelphia to Eastern Shore, Maryland is not very far, right? It's like an hour and a half. You say you are Bailey, but you don't know nobody from the Eastern Shore. You don't know nobody. And there's probably like 800 of us here. Yeah, you don't know nobody. Then don't nobody know you outside of seeing you on the internet. Ain't something funny about that? And we got family in Philly, and the ones in Philly don't even know you. My nana was living in Philly. She didn't even know him.
Yeah,
Yo,
Rick
yeah,
Tim said he's kin to Douglas through Fred's half brother Stephen Bailey.
Stephen Bailey is buried about 30 feet from my grandfather and my great grandmother, who's the great granddaughter of Perry Bailey, Frederick Douglass's real brother. There is no evidence. Uh, he's actually buried in my family graveyard, so that's a lie for one. Two, there's no evidence saying that. Excuse me. There's no evidence saying that Stephen Henry Bailey is the half brother of Uncle Frederick. That you know what I'm saying. He's telling that lie, saying that the slave master raped Stephen Henry Bailey's mother and my great grandmother. Okay, in order for you to say that, you'd have to know who Frederick Douglass's father was. Frederick Douglass doesn't even know who his father was. Nobody knows whose Uncle Frederick's father was. So that's a lie on his face. You can look into the Maryland archives and all research, and nowhere is his father listed, and nobody knows who his father is. So that's a lie. And the brother right here, Big Stepper, yo, he tried that lie until Dr. Julius Garvey started coming around, and he backed up off of that. When Dr. Garvey, Julius Garvey, shout out to Dr. Garvey. He's a good brother. I tried to warn him, but he didn't want to listen. When him and his kids and all them started coming around or whatnot, Umar backed up off of that. He was trying to put a mess in. He was related to Marcus Garvey.
So he ain't related to Marcus Garvey either?
Man, if he related to Marcus Garvey, me and Obama brothers.
Hey, Terrence, you ain't right.
on his white side. Not on the black side, on the white side.
You ain't right, good brother. And just so everybody knows, Terrence's family. Just tell them your relation, because just so people know you're not just speaking just cause.
My 5 times great grandfather was Frederick Douglass's older brother. Perry Bailey was Harriet Bailey's firstborn child. So we are actually the elder family. We're my side of the family, Perry Bailey side of the family. We are the next of kin to Betsy Bailey. The one that Umar keeps talking about, Grandma Betsy this, Grandma Betsy that. First of all, it's not his grandmother. Second of all, even if it was, let's say for the sake of argument, it was. We are next to kin, which is not, but we are next to kin. And like in a document that I put out about 5-6 years ago, if the Negro was related, the family already voted that he'd be disowned. Him personally would be disowned. So it wouldn't be a Bailey anyway. Fat sucker.
All right, Terrence, I'm getting out of here, man.
Man.
I wanted the people to know, just so they know that you're not just sitting here talking.
Tell that fool you that use them daggone donations to fix that daggone trap house he bought. Hey, look, hey, you know he bought that in order not to go to jail, right?
Did he?
Man, yeah, man, look, the law enforcement about to come down on him, man. He hurried up and bought them dilapidated schools. And the state of Delaware already said that no matter what he do to it, it's never going to open. He's not going to get an accreditation. They're not giving him nothing. He's not going to get an accreditation to open them schools. State of Wilmington said they ain't giving it to him. State ain't giving it to him. So I guess I guess he going to live there. because ain't no kids going there.
Wow.
And I don't think the water can be used. It's something there's something ain't right with the environment. The environmental stuff ain't right. The EPA or some crap. And then like if you look up the what is it, uh child molester registry or whatever, man, it's packed around there. It's not even a safe environment for kids to be leaving there, walking home from school and what have you.
Hmm.
Not even a safe environment.
Wow.
It's I mean it's crazy. It's I mean uh it's another it was a black business around there. It's a black business in the neighborhood. They looked into like before Umar came around. Got the properties. They looked into it, but they didn't get it because it was the place needed like almost I think they said it was like close to $10 million in renovations. Now I've been up there and looked at it myself, but I think he put for HVAC. I think they said he put these chinkos up there. You know those wall mounted HVAC
Hmm.
things.
Hmm.
Not not the big, you know what I'm saying, the big industrial type stuff that you know what I'm saying, you put them on the roof, like what schools have, they go on the roof.
Hmm.
Not that stuff, but the little chinkos, you know what I'm saying, that you put in like that they go on a small house, you know what I'm saying, that you bolt to the side of the building. And they said he was putting those on there. I'm like, not on a school. They're like them things don't have a BTU, you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, that's what he did.
Wow.
I'm like, man, he do he doing some mess like he in Honduras or some crap, man.
I'm out of here, Terrence, man. I'm getting out of here.
All right, brother. I'll
But just,
holler at you, man.
but just once again, let them know the date that you have an event, and drop the link in the chat once again.
All right, yeah. The date is February 17th, February 18th. I'm gonna drop the chat in the link. Go online. It's fdhill.org. We still building the site. So if you go on the site, it's gonna stay coming soon. So just go on the site and then save the site to your bookmarks. That's fdhill.org, or you can go to Operation Frederick Douglass on the hill.org. It's gonna take you to the same place, but it's FD Hill, Frederick Douglass Hill, fdhill.org, and everything will be on there. Actually, you'll be able to go on there and actually look at the concept sketch for the African American Cultural Center that the money for this event is going towards to build in the Hill community, which is the oldest free Black African American community still in existence in the United States. It's in Eastern Maryland. Frederick Douglass dedicated every church that's in that building, the Bethel AME Church and Asbury Methodist Church, which I grew up directly behind. Uh, they give tours of that community. So if you're ever in Maryland, you want to go down to the Harriet Tubman visitor site, come to Easton, take the Hill tour, and come see the Frederick Douglass mural that we had that my organization had erected about this no September 4th of last year.
And so y'all building a community center.
Yeah, we're building an African American Cultural Center. The concept sketch and design that we have put together. Matter of fact, we actually turned in the LOI today to Purdue. We're trying to buy this property from Purdue. It's for sale for 2.9 million. We turned in the LOI today to Purdue. We put our bid in because if Purdue, if we allow Purdue to sell this property to a developer, they're going to build a bunch of homes within the Hill community. This Black community, the oldest Black community in the nation, since 1790. They're going to build a bunch of homes in there for white people that Black people cannot afford, and it's basically going to decimate the Hill. It's bad enough that all the houses that they remodeled in the Hill for Black people, the town did not sell not one of those houses to a Black family. All those houses went to Mexicans. So the Hill took a real bad hit. So we're trying to buy this property and put the cultural center there to stop these white folk from putting putting these damn high rise or whatever the hell it is they're trying to put there. We're trying to put this cultural center there. Now the plans we have for the cultural center, it'll be a 3-story building big enough that you can get 3 of those Harriet Tubman visitor centers inside of it. If you ever been to that down in Cambridge, and it'd be right directly across from the Frederick Douglass mural that we put on the rails and trails, which is categorized as a state park. Blue, I'll send you the schematic
Okay.
or the concept so you can see it, man. It's bad. Got gardens. Hey, you ever seen the largest statue in Africa? It's in Senegal. We're actually trying to we propose to build an answer piece to that statue.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Not nowhere near as big now. You know what I'm saying? Because we won't have no room for the building, but an answer piece. So, like, let's say for sake of argument that statue is pointing west, which I doubt. But let's say for sake of argument that statue is pointing west. Our statue will be pointing back at it. So what we're trying to do is make a statue pointing directly at that statue. Geographically, you know what I'm saying? So, with lavish gardens and parks and common area and a bunch of exhibits, a lecture hall for breaking new African scholarship, business incubators, HBCU satellite offices, corporate offices, a food program in the basement. We have freezers, dry box, and everything for to keep food in and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, for the people in the community. Nobody goes hungry. Trade programs. So these kids have a trade. Nobody from the community leaves the community with student debt. All these kids out here got student debt, but then these white boys out here working for Connective and Delmarva Power, on the linemen making way more money than people with college degrees out here on these power lines. You know what I'm saying? So there's 3 pilot schools in town. Not one black kid is in one of these pilot schools, and there's a shortage of pilots. So I mean, we're trying to make a change. All we need is the funding. We need to buy this. We need to buy this property, get this building up, and save this community. Bring money into the community. Buy those houses back that they sold to those immigrants. Put black families back in those homes and save this community.
Yeah, you said that's the oldest black community in
oldest free black community still in existence in the United States. It's called The Hill in Eastern Maryland. It's the oldest free black community. It's older than Tremaine.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta take me. You gotta take me through there, man.
Hey, the Avalon is in the hills. Matter of fact, it sits on the farmer's corner. It's on the borderline. Where we having this event is in the hill.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yep. I was raised there, brother. I said I've seen race rides. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've been in high school, had the school shut down because the daggone skinheads rode up in the school and beat up this black kid one time. And I've seen all kinds of stuff in that town, man.
Wow. Man, that's a blessing, though, man. It just make you who you are today. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm trying to go back. They knocked, like, my street don't exist no more. They knocked down my entire block. Displaced over 100 people, and then built some freaking Habitat for Humanity homes there. Like, you know what I'm saying, and then there's some other houses that nobody from the block could afford. So we're trying to head them off now before they do any more damage, any more white meddling. Frederick Douglass said, they're saying, what should we do about the Negro? Frederick Douglass said, do nothing with us. Your meddling has caused the mischief with us as it is. So, I'm trying to put a stop to that now.
That's what's up. Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through, great brother.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. And I'll be down there.
All right, man, I'll be glad to get you down here, bro.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
All right, now.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Peace. All right, my people, I'm turning it in. It's 1 a.m. I appreciate y'all coming through. We'll be back on tomorrow, making it happen. I appreciate y'all coming through, studding up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share your videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Maya Egypt, have a great night, Queen.